sure you subscribe, hit like, share this video to all your sisters who are serious about their natural hair, and your brothers too, and your cousins. Share to them, let them be able to share to your friends, all your female friends that are dedicated with natural hair. So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're so much welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, I'm so much grateful for your loyalty and for your love and for your support and engagement in the comment section. Today's voice, you will notice that I'm talking so low because people are around, so I'll request you to put your volume to the loudest. Anyway, today it's the most requested video, and me saying most requested, okay, it's just one person who asked me and requested me to do this video for them, and so I'm here to serve you. You know, your wish is my command. So yeah, it is how to, you know, to know your hair type, how to know your hair texture, and I'm here to do that for you guys, having looking so nice in my hair too. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video, and of course I want to be grateful for that one person who requested this video, Ida. I'm so grateful. I love you so much. Thank you for your support and for your pressure. That is why I'm doing this video. Anyway, if you want to personally take this test to know your hair type, I'll request you to go and Google how to know your hair texture, or just Google hair texture and choose the particular document that is from a website called naturallycurly.com. That is where I did my own personal test, and I'm going to insert some screenshots in between the videos that I took, and some which I couldn't just talk about them, and you'll understand better if you do the test. Personally. So yeah, there are 5 parameters that you will consider before you know your hair type. That is diameter, density, porosity, hair type, and your hair moisture, how to maintain your moisture on your hair. So yeah, first of all, the importance of knowing your hair texture or your hair type is that it will help you choose the hair products correct for your hair type, because not all hair products are for your hair type, and that is what I've just found out in my research. So yeah, and you have to do this test having freshly washed your hair. Okay, so the first parameter is diameter, stroke, width, or the structure of your hair. And yeah, I have my notes here. I did a lot of research. This is a lot, and yeah, it's a lot of information, and I'll request you to just go to that website that I've recommended for you to know in depth. Otherwise, I'm just going to guzia here and there. So yeah, on the diameter, for you to know the diameter of your hair, you will take a single strand of your hair. Okay, this is not my natural hair, but I'm just using this as an example. So you take a single strand and you feel it between your fingertips. This one, I can feel it strongly. This is coarse hair. If you can feel it moderately, sometimes you feel it, not feel it, then you have a medium width or a moderate width. If you can't feel your hair in between your strands completely, then your hair is thin, okay, and you need to fix that. So for those of us who have coarse hair, because that is exactly what I have with my natural hair, it is coarse hair, it is prone to freezing so much. That's why we can't leave our hair open most of the time. And for people like us, you need to keep moisturizing your hair, and it's easier to maintain the length of a coarse hair because it's not easy for it to break. So if you can't feel your hair completely, then your hair is thin and you're really prone to your hair not growing. So I'll urge you to grow your hair, strengthen your hair. Keep it. Number 2 is density. Okay, for you to know the density of your hair, is take the front section of your hair, you cut a line. You part your hair in between, pull it to the side. Just don't force it, just do it minimally and pull it to your side. If you can barely see your scalp, then you really have dense hair, very much dense. If you can visibly see the section of your scalp underneath or through your hair, then your hair is thin. You need to work on that, but it's not healthy. It means your hair is not healthy. And yeah, if your hair it's in between, then you have medium density. You can see it, you can't see it, you're not sure, and then you have medium density. So yeah, density is dependent on the number of strands. So for us who have like dense hair, like thick. Our hair is thick. We have a lot of strands of hair on our heads. So for those whose hair is thin, you can see it like very easily, and then you have very little amount of hair on your head. So yes, the one with medium density hair can use a variety of products, then you are lucky if yours is medium. Styles and cuts to enhance your texture. Use heavier creams and butters to give your hair more weight and hang. Do wash and goes, twist and braids. For me, I can't really do a wash and go. I just do it 1 minute, the next minute my hair is frizzed up. So wash and go are for those who have medium dense hair or thin. For you, you're so lucky. Parameter number 3 is porosity. For me, I have low porosity. At the end of this video, I'll attach my type of hair. It's coily, low porosity, high density, medium width. I'll just attach the screenshots as I have said. So for you to know the porosity of your hair, first of all, we need to know what is porosity. It refers to your hair's ability to absorb moisture, stroke products. Put a strand of your hair in a bowl of water. If the hair sinks, your hair is high porosity as it's absorbing oil moisture. If it floats, your hair is low porosity. If it doesn't, your hair is high porosity as it's absorbing all moisture. If it floats, it's low porosity and doesn't absorb moisture easily. If it's in the middle, just put this in a glass of water, put a strand of your hair in it, and you'll be able to do this test. If it's in the middle, it means that your hair is well balanced. Sometimes it's taking moisture, sometimes it just does its own thing. For me, I have low porosity. For example, when I'm washing my hair, before my hair like absorbs the water, I will have to that's why I shampoo like 3 to 4 times before my hair like captures enough water. So it depends on your hair. You just observe these things, you like observe while you're doing your on your natural hair journey. Because for me, I didn't have to do this glass test because I know I have low porosity. For my hair to absorb moisture, I have to like work it in like very much for it to absorb the moisture. So yeah, low porosity hair products, those with low porosity hair, it means that the cuticle lays flat, blocking water or moisture from being absorbed into the strand. So this is the cuticle of your hair. And products build up, you tend to have products build up because your hair does not absorb as in the products very fast, and you don't sink in to help evenly distribute products to slightly damp hair. So for us, we have to like spray our hair before we like start putting products in it. It just makes the work easier. Usually considered healthy. Yes, for us guys with low porosity, we have healthy hair. And so yeah, we have to stick to protein-free products, glycerin-free and honey-free. For those who are like, use protein treatment to like strengthen your hairs. For those who have heat damage, they tend to have high porosity hair, so they have to like use this protein to like bring back their strands to life. So yeah, it requires moisturizers rich in emollients. For example, choose for example shea butter, it works for us. Jojoba oil, it works for us. Coconut oil, mineral oil, it works for us. Choose lighter liquid-based products such as hair milks that won't sit on your hair and leave it oily and greasy. And for my leave-in conditioner, I really love the TCB leave-in conditioner because it's light, and because of our hair, we don't want products build up. So yeah, that is just an example of a product that I trust. High porosity hair, your strands have gaps, stroke tails in the cuticle that may result from chemical hair services. Yes, the people with heat styling or other damages, those who put chemicals and dyeing their hair, your hair is weak, so you tend to have a high porosity hair. So such that when you apply products, your hair soaks it up so quickly. It takes in the product so fast. Hair dries quickly, doesn't feel hydrated even after moisturizing it. Otherwise, avoid heat. Use products that have abundance of moisture. So yes, for the high porosity people, you are sorted with that. So yeah, that was for the porosity. Parameter number consider when knowing your hair type is the hair shape, stroke hair texture. I know this sounds so funny, but let me explain to you. Type 1 hair shape, the hair strands have no creases, no bends on your hair. It's straight. Okay, for example, when you blow dry your hair, it is usually seems to be like a type 1 hair. It's just straight, like for the wazungu one. Yes, the whites, most of them have type 1 hair. The hair, for you to know the hair shape stroke the texture, it depends on the bends in your hair. You observe the bends on your hair. For example, the straight ones. Sorry, I keep distracting you and shaking you guys, but we move regardless. So yeah, the slightly S shape, the ones who have wavy hair, it looks wavy mostly. Yeah, your type 2. That is your type 2. The tighter curves but no spirals, they look curly, they have type 3. And the obvious ringlets, spiral curls, it's type 4. And you determine this with that when your hair is natural, just from washing your hair with no products, no nothing. That is when you determine which type you are. For me, I'm a type 4. That is why we say a type 4C, type 4B, type 4. I'll insert the screenshots just here for you to see them and understand. Okay?
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight.
So yeah, you'll have some pictures for you to help you determine. Otherwise, if you need like detailed information and you feel like I'm not covering it, I've just advised you to go to naturallycurly.com for you to find more. Next parameter for you to consider while trying to know your hair type is scalp moisture. Like the way your scalp keeps your moisture. Inspect your hair and scalp on the second day after wash day. If your roots appear flat and greasy, then you have an oily scalp. And oil controls formula to your shampoos to help balance out your scalp sebum production. So yeah, for those who have oily hair, you have to add like oil controls formulas to your shampoo to control the way your sebum is part of your hair strands, that is part of your hair structure and strand, for you to be able to reduce the sebum production. For me, I don't think I have an oily scalp. No, I don't have an oily scalp. If you experience flaking, then you have a dry scalp. Remember, you check your scalp on the second day after washing your hair. You need more gentle hydrating shampoos, like customizable formulas, free of sulfates and parabens, which may strip off natural oils. So if you know that your hair, oh my god, I keep touching you guys, I'm sorry, the cable just passes here. So if your hair is dry, you tend to have like flaky every time you have to moisturize your hair. Otherwise, you'll see like brown stuff on your hair. Make sure when you're choosing your products, read the ingredients. That's why being natural is not easy. You have to take your time when you're buying your products. Read the ingredients. If it has parabens or sulfates, in general, whichever type hair you have or type of scalp you have, just avoid products with such products in it, because it completely dries your scalp. Both oily and flaky, for me, I think I'm in between here. Like, I neither have a dry scalp nor an oily scalp. It's brought by product and oil buildup. Yes, that is true. Whenever I have a lot of products, I tend to have some flakes, especially gel. So yeah, due to the improper stroke infrequent washing, also my scalp is the one that detects to me when I should wash my hair. Now that I can't wash my hair every week, every 2 weeks, I wash my hair actually once a month. I know that's bad, I know, but I usually observe my scalp. When it looks like you moisturize it, it keeps drying up, it keeps looking flaky, I need to wash my hair. Add both oil control and Sooth scalp hair goals to your formula. May help limit excessive oil, remove buildup, and help calm scalp irritation. Yes, that's when I start itching, I know I need to wash my hair. I just listen to my scalp. That is what I'm trying to say. I listen to my hair. That is just how much dedicated I am for my natural hair journey. So yeah guys, that is all you need. Imagine to know like your hair type. I know I took so long to do this video, baby girl, I'm sorry. I just had to be in the right mental space for me to explain this to you. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found out what your hair type is. As I have said, take keen notes of the screenshots that I've inserted in between the video. If you have a 4C, for A, for B, you won't be able to treat your hair same even though you're all type 4. If you have like a 3A, 3B, 3C, you won't treat your hair same like the others. So just don't be observing people online and say that someone is using this product, so let me use it. Find those people who have the same hair type as yours. Then you'll be able to know the type of products they use. Otherwise it's a trial and error, especially for me in my second year of my natural hair journey. If you're starting, just try out products, know how it feels. For example, my first leave-in conditioner is different from the one I'm using now, but my moisturizer I've maintained it, and my oils have maintained it because it works for me. So it all goes with what works for you. So yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit like, share this video to all your sisters who are serious about their natural hair, and your brothers too, and your cousins. Share to them, let them be able to share to your friends, all your female friends that are dedicated with natural hair. So yeah, bye guys. Yeah, bye. Please subscribe and share and tell me how pretty my hair looks and my makeup. And so yeah, I really hope this video has been so informative for you. Again, if you think it's so shallow, I've tried. It's a lot of content. I just had to like summarize them because it's a lot knowing about your hair. So yeah, you can go to the website that I've just recommended and do the test yourself if you can't determine with the information that I've just given.